are claiming that since inflation is rising so much, recipients will see a large increase next year in their monthly payments. Verify viewer Ruby and other viewers reached out to ask if that's true. So let's verify. Is Social Security's cost of living adjustment expected to be higher than average in 2023? Our sources are the Social Security Administration, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, AARP, and Mary Johnson, a Social Security and Medicare policy.
The economy, everybody, is a mixed bag at the moment. On one hand, there is a ton of record low unemployment. On the other, the Fed is working hard to get crisis-related inflation under control. Stimulus checks are not gone entirely, and if you live in one of the several states, you may be eligible for a fourth check. Stimulus check worth up to $2,900 a month has been announced, and soon this payment is going to hit Arizona residents' bank accounts. Many residents are eagerly waiting for such financial help to survive the surging inflation. As per September Consumer Price Index for all urban consumers for the West region, it includes Arizona. There was an 8.3% increase in the West of all items. Although the struggle of Arizona residents manages to day-to-day expenses and rising inflation, it may be over or reduced soon because of an update. It's coming through the financial assistance worth $2,900 per month will soon hit residents' bank accounts. So the Social Security Administration published a fact sheet on socialsecurity.com. It states that residents would get an 8.7% average increase in monthly COLA benefits, so aged couples could get both $3,300 a month for stimulus checks. And also, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, the Population Estimates Program in Rapoorna, Arizona, has about 1.3 million residents that are seniors. And a recent poll shows that the struggles of seniors in the surging inflation, including having to cut their healthy diets because of surging grocery prices. Right now, the average senior on Social Security gets a monthly benefit worth $1,700. Come January of 2023, that average benefit is set to rise to $1,900. We can thank a giant 8.7% cost of living adjustment for just that. In most years, the cost of Medicare Part B tends to rise. That can eat away COLA since Medicare enrollees who already signed up for Social Security have their Part B premiums cost deducted from their benefit checks directly. But in 2023, the cost of Medicare Part B isn't rising, rather it's shrinking. The SSA allows seniors to work and collect benefits at the same time. It's a route that many people might opt to take in 2023 just to cope with inflation. Once full retirement age kicks in though, seniors who are working and collecting Social Security can earn as much as they like without worrying about the impact of the benefits. It's those who are receiving benefits and working full before retirement age had to have to worry about the earnings test limit. Social Security's main source of funding is payroll tax revenue. Next year the program might collect even more of it from higher earners. Each year a wage cap is put in place that dictates how much income individuals pay, and Social Security tax is on that. This year's tax limit is already $147,000, so earnings beyond that point aren't even subject to Social Security taxes. Next year the wage cap is rising to $160,000, so higher earners will face Social Security taxes on an additional $13,000. Clearly, changes to Social Security can have an impact on seniors and workers alike, so it's important to keep track of different ways that Social Security rules evolve. It was a spike in gas prices that first led to the idea of refunds, but then lawmakers in California decided to make refunds based on income. Finally, everybody, the checks turned into what is called the middle class tax refund. The money started going out in October, and there are millions of people eligible for the payment even to this day, a couple months later. Folks, we realize one thing: President Biden must do more for the American people.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and yes, I'm glad that you pointed that out to the gentleman on the other side. This just appears that it's going to be a President Biden bashing opportunity, but we're here for very important reasons, and for all the reasons the gentleman just stated, is the serious nature of why we're here. For all those reasons, so we have to act. And it is our responsibility, it's come to us, as much as we might not like it, to have to negotiate this. We are standing right in front of a looming work stoppage, and we have to act for the millions and millions of Americans that would be impacted by these measures. And, Madam Speaker,
There is a ton of developments around the fourth stimulus check because new refund checks are on the way for millions of Americans. The state governors are finally stepping up for the residents and passing new stimulus packages. State officials have confirmed that there are billions of dollars left over in crisis relief funds from the President Biden's American Rescue Plan Act. And now millions of American California taxpayers start receiving what's being called a middle-class tax refund this week. The legislation includes payments worth up to $1,000 for families, and other states are issuing one-time payments to help residents, everybody, to get through this bumpy economic time. And this includes Colorado, Virginia, New York, and Florida, and also many more states. Colorado taxpayers, for instance, will soon receive at least $750 from the mail in the Bill of Rights refund from the governor. About 3 million residents who filed their state taxes by June 30th are expected to get a $750 check. And according to the governor, if people in Colorado filed after June 30th by the extended deadline, they will get their check in January. And now the refund expedites the 2023 refund originally and is scheduled for the spring of 2023. It pays back up to 85% of excess state revenue collected last year. And while the governor and Democratic leaders said the expedited refund will help many families, it's not enough for many people that are in need of help. Now, while the governor and Democratic leaders said the expedited refund will help people in Colorado, many people, like full-time residents and Colorado residents who were eligible for the last year's payment, can also file a tax return to claim the rebate, even if they did not have a taxable income. Many Delaware residents are actually expecting a $300 rebate check, and the check will come in the mail, and some Delaware residents have already received it. Lawmakers have actually created a program to help residents deal with the skyrocketing gas prices and the burden of inflation. So this one-time payment is likely for the first time the state government has actually created a rebate program. The state has also created an online tool that allows residents to check the status of the rebate. And in August, the governor of Georgia announced $1 billion of crisis relief funds. It will be distributed to the 3 million Georgia residents who are most in need of financial assistance. Excess funds from the 2021 American Rescue Plan were actually planned to be distributed via $350 relief checks to Georgians who are receiving assistance from Medicaid, food stamps, cash welfare assistance, and many other things. According to officials, more than 800,000 locals have already spent their relief checks. However, many residents that qualify are still waiting to cash in. The funds were actually made available on September 20th, and people are still receiving payments today. And back in March, the governor also signed a bill authorizing rebates to taxpayers who filed returns for last year and the year before. So everybody, stimulus checks are going out, and that's good.
All right, we're going to kick things off here. I want to welcome everybody to Wise County. And really just want to, before I bring up Delegate Kilgore, just want to say a few thank yous. First to our landowners. Where you stand today is representative of the dozens of reclaimed mine sites throughout Southwest Virginia, and you can see the beauty around us. And this site is near having its permit released. And we have some incredible sites in Wise County and all around Southwest Virginia. But you know, it's really important to know about the Virginia Department of Energy. You know, all the energy projects we work on, and in fact,